So this Prakriti is mother. So I have a practice which is into Mahavidyas. This is 10 tantric goddesses. Kali, Tara, Shodaki, Bhuvaneshwari. In that way, there are 10 tantric goddesses. So this particular thing I have published as a small book, which you can download from my website, which is www.arunsyoga.in. So in
And
that
that will
book,
be listed in the caption once this video is released.
mhm. So that you can download for free from my website www.arunsyoga.in. So this particular book and the practices help you to increase your mind, your ability to get things done. So basically, um, you can be become more. The mind as the mind goes more, you can be become more, and you can see more, and you can understand more, and you can experience more, because life is just more. Actually, it's
Hmm.
not like it's not just little, it's more. So in order to experience the life in fully, like, you have to open up all your senses. Like, we have five senses. We have eye, we have nose, we have a tongue, we have ear, we have touch. All these five senses we have, and if the ability of these senses are more, so we will get perception, which is extrasensory perception. So these senses you can accelerate with the help of these practices. This is traditional practices which I have collected and listed in a small book. So, and I give it a public domain because I feel it is, like, it's useful for those who seek, basically, like, I mean.
Hmm.
So that is the practice I do, and I have listed it there, and it open up your perception about your reality. It will open up your mind, and basically you can experience the clairvoyant, and all those sort of stuff with these particular practices. So when I am talking about the spiritual practices, if the spiritual practices are not giving you uh, a different ability that you are not having other ways, that practices don't have a point to do. Like, if one practice you are doing, it should give you something,
Hmm. Yeah,
otherwise
I
that
agree.
if the, otherwise that practice is not correct practice. It's
Mhm.
something different, like, so
So let
this
me ask you a
particular,
question. When you say it should be giving you something, kind of explain what you mean.
like, it will, as I said, it will increase your senses. It will increase your ability of your senses. So what happens, the ability of the senses increase and increase, you will naturally achieve extrasensory perceptions,
Hmm.
like clairvoyant, and lucid dreams, and even you can attract things, positive things and negative things also. This is like, you can repair the entire system.
So let me ask you this question. How does what you're talking about align with manifestation?
Manifestation is a Sanskrit term. We can call it as a Vashyam. It's a one small word in this entire Tantra Shastra, like,
Mhm.
in this
Okay.
entire umbrella.
Okay. You can
So,
finish explaining.
yeah. So the thing is, like, step by step, you can increase your perception, and you can increase your senses. You can increase your concentration and things like that. This is the method which I do, and that's the method I teach as well. Like,
And how do you walk someone through this? I know you have the book, and
mhm,
I'm gonna go look at the book because I want to know as a person that
mhm,
um is clairvoyant and has a lot of spiritual sense within me, with the
mhm,
dreams and visions, whether it's sleeping or wake, with the automatic writing, with all of those things. It has really got me intrigued because I would love to expand my own mindset, perception, and understanding, and
mhm.
grow deeper than where I find myself now. So tell us the steps. Walk us through it just a little bit. Don't give your whole book away, but walk us
Yeah.
through how this goes.
So the starting point is this, like, as you said, you have a lot of spiritual sense. The thing you have to understand that the moment your mind is in conflict with what is right or wrong, which your or your identity or your persona will identify it as a sin, if your mind is in conflict with the right or wrong. So now, that is the starting point. There is no right or wrong, which means that your mind will be free. The moment you judge, your mind will come into a conclusion that there is something is right, there is something is wrong. If mind can come into that sort of conclusion, that mind cannot be in the path of yoga, because you cannot distinguish between right or wrong, because everything is god. Then how the god can be wrong? Like, it is not
Hmm.
possible.
Hmm.
you
Hmm.
know
That's
so
that.
that is the
I
starting point.
that in itself is just powerful. That one tool could free so many people because a lot of times I'm sitting here thinking like, well, dang, the any times that I am conflicted within myself, it is
Mhm,
normally, is this right or is this wrong versus having it be viewed as an experience that was predestined for me to either go with or not. It's not about a right or wrong. It's about the journey and the path that I choose or that was chosen for me, and I just follow along with it.
mhm. Exactly. How strongly you can believe, and how strongly, as you believe in this, the intuition will start to come on you. Like, this is the way you have to go, this is the way you have to go.
Mhm,
So if you
mhm,
follow this intuition will be stronger and stronger and stronger,
mhm,
and it
mhm,
will definitely going to take you in the right place. And in the way, you have to be really strong. Like,
mhm,
like the thing which I will say to read the introduction of the satanic bible, at least. There is 9 satanic statement which is there in the satanic bible, that this is not the devil's bible, this is satanic bible, which is written by Anthony or somebody like that. Like, it's basically from the west, basically. So if you understand that, like, you can actually go into deeper into this. And also this following the goddesses, like the as a female or as a woman, it is easy to come into the divine feminine experience more than that of a man. Like, why? Because you are directly connected to I mean, you are a woman, so you are directly connected to divine feminine. Like, you are a woman is a circle. It's a cycle, actually. Like,
mhm,
it's comes from moon to moon. Like,
mhm,
the menses will come, and every day the mind will change. If you really deeply
mhm,
observe, it will come like that. And another cycle, your hormones will be imbalanced. And why? Because they are greatly connected to the emotional intelligence of the existence, basically. Like,
mhm,
if the existence don't have an emotional intelligence, as a being, we will never be in having an emotional intelligence. So the women is more connected to the emotional intelligence of the existence. So the feminine path, or the tantric path, or the god path of the goddesses, you can connect more deeply into the existence uh, in a larger scale.
So, do you use what tools, if any, do you use within your practice?
In
I
tantra
mean, of course,
practice.
you the charts. I know you have your the charts. I
Mhm.
mean, which is based on explain the chart. I want to give a little briefing for the people that are listening that may not know about the charts. I know you need your birthday and other key
Mhm.
information, correct?
Mhm, mhm. So the chart is like created based on place of birth, date of birth, and time of birth, and it will be in square in the shape. Basically, it is in west South Indian style chart, which is like, and it has a 12 equal squares which has been placed inside this particular square. And there are 9 planets which will travel in the uh, 12 squares, like is similar to the circle which we can see in the Western astrology, but this more or likely we designed it in the way which looks like a square. So then each planet will be having one energy, and each planet will never stay in a particular place for a long time. For example, moon is in Aries and it will stay there for 24 days. After 24 days, moon will travel to the Taurus. So the different planet, sun will be the time of the sun will be staying in a same place, will be different from the time of the moon which is staying in the same place. So based on that, we can actually understand the energy of the energy of a particular person, and based on that, we can recite some chant or mantra, or some kind of yoga, or some kind of breath work. So this will actually help them to increase their energy in a larger way. And the path of the goddesses, this 10 tantric goddesses which I am talking about, it's a path for the healers. Like, it's a more deep, it can be practiced generally all around also. And if you go really deep into that, it will actually take you into this orgasmic existence which I am talking about. Like, we call it as samadhi, where is you will understand there is no reality, or there is no faults, or there is no good, there is nothing, is there is no distinction between anything. It's a non-dual existence basically. So it will take you to that particular place. So it starts from the chart, and based on the chart there will be mantras will be different, or there will be practices will be different for each person. And even the sexual postures based on the yonis, each one will be having a sexual compatibility between their partner. You have a particular yoni, and you have a partner, he has a particular yoni, and the sexual compatibility between these peoples can be achieved by following a particular postures which is from Kama Sutra. Those are 64 in number total. So these things you can follow, and you can achieve greater intimacy also. That greatly marketed as the neo tantra in the most of the people.